Everybody. So I'm sure a few of you have noticed that I've made emails about new strange things happening, and maybe you'll get emails and things and new systems. I wanted to do a quick overview of some of the changes that I'm looking at putting together for our organization of our internships and the software we use. Crew is a really good service, but the problem is I want everything to be in one central place. So that's what I've been working on. As an agency, we use a Microsoft program called Teams that seems to allow that. So I want to show you all so you have a little idea on where things are going. So Teams has an ability to chat. It's got that full feature kind of like we have with the individual chats. It's got a calendar built in that syncs to your Outlook calendar or anything like that. It's got an ability to call each other directly on the app. So we wouldn't use Zoom anymore for meetings. We would actually conference and call on the Teams app itself. But I think where things get really valuable, so as I started developing these kind of team areas, right? So Workshop is us, and this is just our general discussion page. But if you go through, you'll see stuff like for the various groups. So the integrative behavioral healthcare group is the one I've been working with the most, and that's probably what we're going to do first. So for that group, we'd have our chat, just like our normal project chat and crew. And then if you go to files right here, just on that button, you see that we can just have it right there. So this is actually a OneDrive folder. So we would actually put everything into this OneDrive folder and have access to it right there and be able to edit it in real time instead of some of the other challenges we've had with Box. And then you go to the next tab, and I have set up a OneNote notebook for this group. So it's a OneNote notebook. It can be edited in here or opened in the OneNote app. So we have notes from I put a couple notes in there, but as we go and we have meetings, we can take notes and keep that in one central place so that we can keep track of what's going on. And then there is the planner. So this is what I've been tinkering a lot with. And this looks like a lot all at first, and I promise you it won't look as brutal on your end. But in here, that I can put together all of the tasks we're going to do over the course of that project, and I can start then giving them to people. And so I can assign them to different individuals, and then people can mark if they're working on them. If it's in progress, we can break them down into smaller tasks, and it helps me keep track of where everything's at. And so that's what I want to use to be able to put all that in there, assign tasks to people. And so it looks a little different for you, but actually this, you could go and see the full plan here. I believe on Laura's, because it's a little different, she has a chat that shows it. For me, it shows up right here. So, but if I go to Planner, I can see specifically what's assigned to me and what I need to be working on and when it's due. And so I get my own personal planner of what's been assigned to me to work on. The other thing that I am playing with that I really like on here, so I haven't quite set this up yet, but we can do something like, so on this project, we're working on just really one big document. I'll have to tweak with that, but I can basically make it so that you don't even have to go to files and open the main document. It will just be its own tab, and you just click it and you can just work on it. So for the policy group, the full manual would just be its own header, and you would just go in and it would just be right here. So I'm going to keep working on this. Like I said, the first group that I want to tinker with it is going to be the policy group, so we can kind of work the kinks out. I'll keep you all updated, but just be aware you might get an email. And if you get an email from IT, it will have a few steps that you need to follow to get in the system. And that's IT talking to me right now. So you will need to, you will receive an email. You'll have to go to SharePoint. So let me get the exact instructions. You will, open the SharePoint link in the email. You'll go to SharePoint. On the left side, there'll be Teams, and you will download and install Teams, and then you sign into the Teams app. And once you do that, you should be good to go. So, if you have any questions or if any of that's confusing, just let me know. Thanks.